Good afternoon, Impact FinTech. It's so lovely to see so many of you at this time of Impact, the second day of the conference. So to kind of show you something interesting, I'm going to show you some children, because we are talking about blockchain, right?
Dzień dobry. Mam na imię Mateusz. Jestem Robert. Róża. Ja jestem Marysia.
Nazywam się Pola.
Iwo. Jestem Ryso. Malina. Blockchain to jest taka aplikacja,
Technologia, system, program.
żeby wszyscy się ze sobą zgadzali. To jest taki internet, który widzi wszystko.
No i możesz się dowiedzieć całą prawdę.
Jak ktoś zabierze coś do rana. Blockchainu nie da się zhakować. Żeby blockchain się wyłączył, wszystkie komputery na świecie musiałyby zostać wyłączone w tym samym czasie. Tak, chyba tak.
Nie. No tak, można zobaczyć na stronie internetowej blockchaina. No i to ci może mówić całą prawdę.
Nikt mi nie mówi, ale nie wiem.
Tak.
Jak spojrzy na blockchaina, to wtedy to będzie wiedzieć.
Ile musisz też zarobić, ile powinnaś mieć pieniędzy. Chyba że ktoś zna twoje hasło. Więc może wtedy jakby tak cię zhakować i może ci ukraść.
To wtedy on może nam oddać, ale jak nie odda, to może dać komuś innemu. Coś się kupuje, jakieś zabawka, a po nic się nie kupuje. Nie wiem. Nie wiem.
Mogą być też, nie wiem, zabawki czy coś. To jest po prostu, że to jest co jest twoje.
Tak, można mieć zabawki.
Klocki Lego. Są auta i jest robot. Takie krasnoludki. Takie malutkie, takiej wielkości obrazeczki. No, coś takiego, ryby. I można go turlać. Nie. Nie wiem.
Moim zdaniem to zmieni świat. Każdy może sprawdzać na blockchainie co i jak. No i niektórym to by ułatwiało, a niektórym nie.
Tak.
Chciałbym, żeby był blockchain. No ale jakby...
So yeah, as you can see, children know what blockchain is. At Startup Poland, we had kind of a hypothesis that the public sector, businesses, politicians sometimes, even startup founders, might have a similar level of understanding what blockchain is. And since we are a technology think tank, which means that we are pursuing a vision of more and bigger startups in Poland, we promote best regulatory and business practices. But you cannot do that. You cannot promote best practices if people who you are talking to don't understand the technology that you are talking about. So the reason why we are here today is because Startup Poland is just showing for the first time the Blockchain Compass 2018. It's the first overview of the blockchain scene in Poland. When you look at blockchain as a technology and as a sector where startups are getting investments, we've observed that throughout the last year, the amount of venture capital investment that blockchain startups received basically tripled. So global venture capital this year only, 3 quarters, has invested over $4 billion, and we are excluding initial coin offerings. So we can clearly see this is some kind of sector that really grows very fast. And close to 7% of startups in Poland as per our Startup Poland's research, the Polish Startups 2018, they build some kind of technology making use of blockchain or DLTs, distributed ledger technology. So we can also see that the sector is climbing up. And actually, fintech, which is not identical to blockchain, it is really on the rise when we compare it with the data from the last 3 years. And very often here in Poland, we talk about Polish startups, entrepreneurs being kind of closed in our local sauce and not interacting with too many founders or employees or clients or investors abroad. But when we look at just blockchain startups, it turns out that close to half of them have international teams. Basically, all of them have international customers, and 1 in 5 has an international foreign co-founder. So these are born global companies. At Startup Poland, we believe that this is a sector that should be more promoted and more explained to the public. So you can download our newest report, the Blockchain Compass 2018, at www.blockchain.startuppoland.org. Or today, you can get for free one of 350 copies available. The lady somewhere over there had the copies, so please pick it up. Oh, I can see that Sarah in the first row already has it. Basically, what you're going to find there is the overview of startups. We interviewed over 20 startups, and 11 of them got into that report. You will also see the overview of how big businesses make use of blockchain or prepare an infrastructure for blockchain development. And you can also see how other countries, and it's not just Malta or Switzerland, but there's plenty of other countries that are already prepared for the blockchain or are trying to get prepared to the blockchain revolution with regulatory frameworks or symbolic gestures like tweets, for instance, Malta, that kind of attract the blockchain talent. So I really recommend that you have a look at it, because our goal here at Startup Poland is to inspire, to open the debate with policymakers, with startups, with big businesses, and of course with the media. So we kind of prime the ground and set the common language so everybody understands what we are talking about. So that we understand that tokens are not necessarily dwarfs or not fish. And we understand that you cannot really roll tokens on the floor, as the children were saying. Yesterday we had a lovely policy roundtable with the vice ministers and a couple of representatives of business and startups, the financial authority as well, about blockchain and what kind of obstacles the startups, entrepreneurs see in order to flourish and grow their businesses. But we think there is more challenges to address in 2018. As Startup Poland, we believe that the biggest challenge that startups or blockchain entrepreneurs have today in Poland is not just lack of knowledge or lack of understanding of technology, but the fear that the public sector and a lot of business have. There is a lot of misconceptions or also hyper-optimism when it comes to blockchain. And I would like, in a quiet moment, we're going to have a lovely panel discussion with our panelists, and we're going to talk about what the biggest challenges of blockchain today are and how they are using blockchain in their businesses, their companies. So again, I encourage you to download the report from www.blockchain.startuppoland.org. Thank you to our lovely partners, the Heart, the operator of the fintech sandbox from the KNF authority, and the BIG, Biuro Informacji Kredytowej, the leader in credit scoring